Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen today. As long as you're here, let's make some food. Okay, first thing we're going to make, I've got some brats. Now, I posted this on the pull-down menu in the on my channel. It used to say community, but now it says posts. So if you look on posts, I posted some pictures of the brats and the waffles that I made. So here are the brats. There were 5 originally. I ate one last night for supper. I had some sauerkraut and tater tots, and it was pretty tasty. So I'm going to use one of these brats. I'll cook the brat in the reheat it in the air fryer. I've got waffles that I made from the last of my add water pancake mix. So I will put a couple of those in the toaster because they're currently frozen. I've got some dried cranberries. I've got some walnuts, and these were given to me quite a while ago by my sister. I've kept those in the freezer. And I made a little bit of brown sugar syrup. If you don't know how to make that, I have a video on that, and I will be happy to provide the link for you so you can make it for yourself. Very handy to keep some brown sugar syrup in your refrigerator. And I have 1 apple. So, can you guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the apple, the cranberry, some syrup, and I'm going to make a nice apple, kind of like a fried apple topping for the waffles. And it will be delicious with one of these brats. Okay, I've chopped up the apple without peeling it, and I just chopped it up into cubes, but you can chop up the apple any way you like. And I've got some butter melting in my skillet. So I'm going to add the apples to the butter. Now, if you want to make this apple topping for your waffles or pancakes, you can make it any way you like. You can add any seasonings you want. I am not going to add cinnamon. You can. I'm going to add a tiny bit of salt because these are going to be sweet once the syrup is added in. And so I want a little bit of a salty contrast there. Okay? Now I'm going to add in, I've got some cranberries, dried cranberries. You can add any dried fruit you want or skip the dried fruit. You don't have to add it if you don't want to. And we're just going to cook these until they are tender. So I've got my walnuts here. I'm going to just give them a quick little chop. This is so good. If you've never tried it, you should, because they're delicious. You don't have to chop the nuts. I like to, but you don't have to. Just a little bit. So I'm going to add those on to the apples and the cranberries. Now the sweetness, the sweetness is going to come from my brown sugar syrup. Get you a little closer there so you can see it. The sweetness is going to come from the brown sugar syrup. I've already put the brat in the air fryer. So this won't take too long. When I'm almost done with this topping, I will warm up the waffles in the toaster. I think you're going to like this. Have you ever had a brat and waffles? I haven't either. But hey, let's try it. See what happens. I want to taste one of these for salt. Oh, that's fun. Just a tiny bit. Salt will bring out the flavor of so many things. Let me turn the heat down on this a little bit. Now, I'm going to put my waffles down in the toaster. Got my brown sugar syrup. Brown sugar syrup is handy for so many things, like this, for example. Or you can cook some peanuts. You can candy nuts in your brown sugar syrup. You can use it for caramel corn. Now I've got this turned way down on low because I don't want it to burn. So you can use it for that. You can use it for so many things as well as pancakes. If you go to the brown sugar syrup video and you're done with your syrup, always refrigerate your brown sugar syrup. It is not shelf stable. You're going to need to refrigerate it. Okay, we'll be right back because we're going to plate this up. This doesn't take very long. Okay, I put a pat of butter on there. And now we're just going to go with our topping. And if it's on my brat, I don't care, because I'm going to eat this whole thing. Oh, one tried to escape. The apples have a little bit of crunch left. So here's my waffles. Considering the price of eggs, pancake and waffle mix that only require water is even more valuable to have in your pantry. Take a look. It's pretty awesome. First thing, I'm going to taste this brat. There's something about pork and apples and I don't know, it's awesome. Oh wow. Really good. Have a bite of this beautiful waffle. Would you say this is an upgrade in waffles? Really good. So good. What do you think? Would you make this? Maybe you should. I am happy. Happy. Okay. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this. Pardon my chomping, but it's so good. I'm going to enjoy this, and we'll make something else later on, and I'll come back and show you. All right. Okie dokie. I am just feeling bratty today. Or is it bratty? Good question. we're going to make another brat meal because remember, I had 5 brats I cooked in the air fryer. They are from Quick Star, and I had them in the freezer for a good long while, and I think I got them for $2.99 or $2.49. Anyway, they were marked down. I try to get their brats when they're marked down because they're good. So, what are we going to have? I've got some I guess they don't call them tater tots. What do they call them? Potato puffs. Potato puffs from Aldi. I've got some brat buns. I had these in the freezer as well. These were 99 cents a long while ago from Quick Star. And I got an onion. I've got some corn, a little dab of corn I had in the freezer. I've got my brats. I'm going to use one. And I've got some original barbecue sauce that was given to me a long while ago by my little sister. And I'm trying to use that up. And I've got some ketchup. So this is pretty simple. So let's get busy and let's make some food. Okay. I'm going to put a handful of these potato puffs in the air fryer. The corn with a little pat of butter, salt, and pepper is going to go in the microwave. I'm going to toast my brat bun in the air fryer. And I have sliced some onion, and I laid out some dill pickles. Hello, I think it's starting to sound delicious. And I've got my little skillet because that's all I need. I'm just using one brat. And I'm going to put in some of this lovely barbecue sauce. Now, this barbecue sauce, I've had it. I've been using it up. And it is, for me, it's just me, it is a little bit too acidic or tart, even though I like tart things. And it's a little bit too smoky. So I'm going to add in some ketchup to kind of tone this down a little bit. Okay? And the ketchup will take down the tartness, and it will also take down that smokiness a little bit, I think. Okay? Give this a little taste. Yes, that works great. That's a good thing to remember if you happen to have some barbecue sauce that is a little bit over the top for you. You can do this. Now, I'm going to take in one of my brats, and I'm going to just heat that up in the barbecue sauce. Let's turn the heat down, and I'm going to put a lid on it. I'm just, because you know, if you like it, then you better put a lid on it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So, I'm just going to put this on just a nice low simmer, and then I'm going to put in my other things in the microwave and the air fryer. Okie dokie. I've got my bun toasted, got my tater puffs, got my corn, and I sliced my onion and some pickles, dill pickles. See where this is going, don't you? Of course you do, because you guys are smart. And there is my brat. Ooh, in barbecue sauce. Look at that, look at that, look at that. This is awesome. Now, let's put this on the bun, the toasted bun. I like the toasted bun. I think it holds up better under toppings. Okay. Well, let's bring that back here. And I'm going to put on some pickles. I mean, come on, who wouldn't like some dill pickles on your barbecue brat? Oh, baby, that's so hot. Okay, Now, I'm going to put some onion and I'm going to put some of this barbecue sauce on there. Oh yes, look, 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 look! That is awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Delicious. And because I have some barbecue sauce left, I'm going to put the rest of it in this dish, and then I'm going to dip my tater tots in there. I mean my tater puffs. Mrs. Puffs, tater puffs. Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Oh my. Look how great that is. There we go. That's my brat meal. Now, what is this, the third brat meal? Well, I think it is. It's going a good long distance, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to taste this brat because I can't wait. So I better put a little salt on my tater puffs, and let's see what this tastes like. You know it's going to be good. Okay, let's see if I can take a bite of this. I hope so. You know it's very hot. Wow. Oh, that's so spectacular. Oh, I'm so happy. About if we have a tater tot in some sauce. Well, that's yummy. Corn is a supporting part of the supporting cast. All right, corn, I won't neglect you. I will taste you. It's really good. Leftover or not, it's delicious. Okay. I'm going to have one more for you because, you know, I'm feeling bratty. And also, it's like a brat extravaganza, a bratamania. Bratmania. All right, we'll be back. Okie dokie, I've got 2 brats left. Remember, these were cooked in the air fryer. Now, I'm going to make another brat meal because, you know, I'm feeling bratty. And I'm going to have 1 brat left because there were 5 in the package. I want you to tell me in the comments, what would you do with this other brat? How would you turn that brat into a meal? How would you eat the brat? And I'll just leave that up to your imagination. So let me know in the comments. In the meantime, I'm going to prepare a meal with this 4th brat. Now remember, the first meal I made, I didn't show you that, was a brat with sauerkraut and tater tots or tater puffs from Aldi. And then I showed you the subsequent meals, the next 2. This is going to be the next 3. This is going to be the 3rd one, and this is the last brat here out of 5. And you tell me what you would do with that brat. All right, I've got the ingredients here for my next meal, and let's get started, and I'll show you step by step what I'm going to do. I'm going to reheat the brat in the air fryer. Okay, in this skillet, I put a pat of butter and I put some olive oil. So I sliced the onion, actually, the remaining onion that I had, and I'm going to saute this onion in the pan until it gets some nice color in it. Because the color means there's flavor. Okay? I guess I should have separated these before I put them in, but oh well. All right. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit because I don't want them to get burnt. Okay. These are smelling very oniony, which is good. Let's put a little salt and a little bit of pepper on them. Now, in this pan, I've got some water and some milk. Now, you may have noticed that I had this bag of instant mashed potatoes. This was what was left in a box. So, I have water and milk in there. I'm going to add some butter. And this will go a long way to helping me use up that bag of instant mashed potatoes. I'm going to put the butter in there. And when I get the potatoes done, I'm going to add some sour cream, a tablespoon of sour cream, just to add some richness. There's the onions. They're coming along pretty good. The reason I did the butter and olive oil is because the butter adds color and richness to the onions. Alright, I'm going to add some of the potato flakes. Now, I did not measure these things, although I did write the instructions on the plastic bag. But these are going to be okay. Something about the instant mashed potatoes, when you add your potatoes, they do tend to pop back at you, so you've got to be careful. I'm going to set that over there, and I'm going to put some sour cream in. I did add salt and pepper. This is going to give me a couple of meals out of this, by the way. So, here we go. Got a little parsley in there for some color, because it makes things look party. Okay, get this stirred up. I'm looking forward to these. They're awesome. All right, in this same cup, I put a teaspoon of cornstarch. I'm going to put a teaspoon of the chicken bouillon. Oops, not quite a teaspoon there. Okay. And I'm going to add some water. Okay, I've got my little slurry mixture here. And I'm just making a nice little onion gravy. You see where this is going, don't you? I have to taste my potatoes here, just to see. Oh my, okay, those are good. I am a person who can just absolutely make a meal out of potatoes. Now, if you hear something in the background, that's my air fryer. And I opened a can of peas. I've got, going to heat the peas in the microwave. So this is going to thicken up and we're going to have a nice onion gravy. Okay, here's our beautiful gravy. Now, if you notice, these brat meals have been for one person, me. So you can cook well for one person or two people, and you can adapt these meals, these brat meals, for a family. Isn't that awesome? Okay, my brat is nice and hot, so... Oh, I made a poem. I made a rhyme. So, let's dish up some potatoes. These potatoes are awesome, by the way. I mean, they are awesome. And I've got my peas here that I heated up in the microwave. I like canned peas. Frozen peas have their place, but I really like canned peas. Now, you know what's going to happen here, don't you? You know what's going to happen. Okay, ready? Look at this. Oh. Oh my goodness. You know, sometimes we forget about onion gravy. We do. We forget about it. And why should we? I mean, look at it. Oh. That is awesome. See that? What do you think? Oh, another brat meal. I'm going to taste this. Doesn't this just make you think what you could do with such simple food? Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Mmm. All right, that's awesome. I'm very proud of this meal. It looks fabulous. Tastes fabulous. Gravy's good. Potatoes are good. I know the peas are good. Everything's good. All right. That's it for me today. I love you guys. You know I do. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Thanks for joining me today. Make sure you let me know in the comments what you would do with that last brat. And let's share some ideas together. All right. I love ya. Take care of yourself. I'll see you back here, hopefully on Wednesday, if I have a grocery haul. We'll see. Okay, love ya. Bye-bye.